What's good, y'all? It's Icon back again. I'm here to talk about Titans, and I'm just gonna get right into this because this episode pissed me off. So, right out the gate, the last episode, Dick basically ended up telling the story about what happened to Jericho. He said that to the other boy. What's the boy? Jason. He told Jason. So when this episode starts, he's telling the entire group, the entire cast, everybody except Superboy, what happened with Deathstroke. Apparently, Dick didn't tell everyone the truth about Jericho's death. Apparently, he told everybody that Jericho was dead when he got to the church. So I'm assuming now he basically told everybody, like, yeah, I went to the church, I fought Slade kicked my ass, and right before he killed me, Jericho jumped in the way and saved me, and Slade ended up killing Jericho. And these weak punk they quit. They flat out, they dead ass quit. Like on some real ish, like they quit. And I don't understand why, because what's the difference? It's like they were just like, oh, what other half-truths have you told? What's the difference between Jericho being dead when they got there, when Dick got there, versus Slade killing his own son? How is that Dick's fault? I mean, some can say that, hey, you shouldn't have went to the church because you promised him that you weren't going to go to the church. Okay, fine. But it ain't like Dick didn't get Jericho. Dick didn't kill Jericho. He didn't get Jericho killed. Slade killed his own son. And everybody's mad at Dick for it. So Hank went out like a bitch because he punched him in the face. And the only reason why Hank even punched him in the face, like, he's still mad at the Dawn shit. Like, every time he sees Dick, he sees Dawn. And so he mad. Dawn all upset. She's like, hey, you lied to me. And then Donna's just like, oh, I have to get out of here. And I'm like, bitch, like, you contributed. Donna contributed to the situation because she was the one that was like, yo, let's keep using them and pumping them for information. I don't know why Rachel was mad. Rachel was like, oh, when Donna was like, oh, how many half-truths have you told? Donna's like, Rachel's like, well, at least you got a half-truth. All right, bitch, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, he didn't lie to Rachel. Like, this has nothing to do with Rachel. Like, Jason's butthurt. He's like, I don't work for you, man, and I'm out of here. I'm like, why are you leaving? Like, first of all, Jason, no one told your dumbass to go after Deathstroke in the sewer system. You got kidnapped. You got tossed. Like, you did that to yourself, bro. And Rose is just like, oh, you lied to me. That's my brother, man. That's my fucking brother, man. And I'm just like, bitch, like, what part of yo daddy killed your brother? Like, don't you get? Like, and I said before that I think Rose is secretly working for Slade. And I still think that Rose is working for Slade. And Rose is probably going to be mad at Slade now because she's going to be like, you told me the Titans killed Jericho, and then she's going to find out that he did it. So everybody basically like went out like a bit, except everybody except for Gar and Corey. And Corey ended up leaving because she had like Tamarinian business to take care of, so she left. And then she told him, she was like, look, because actually when Corey left, Dick looked like he was like, well, damn. He was like, well, fuck everybody else, but he was like, where you go? And then she was just like, yo, I gotta handle some bi. She was like, once they take their panties off, like, they'll be, like they'll be back. And then Corey was like, yeah, I gotta do something, hold it down, see you when I see you. Gar was the only person that was basically like cool about it. Gar was like, look, you lied about some shit. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Everybody will be alright. They'll be back. So Dick was just like, yeah, but now I'm leaving because I ain't working with these hoes no more. So Dick was like, look, I got some stuff I gotta do. He's like, hold down the fort. When Superboy wakes up, call Bruce, because I'm pretty sure Superboy is gonna want to meet Superman, and Bruce can help him meet Superman. So he left Gar at the tower with Superboy. So now There's a string of Ubers in front of Titan's Tower. Everybody gets in the car. Jason and Rose got in a car together. Why, I don't know. Never saw them again. Rachel, for some reason, says to Donna, "Can I come with you?" Donna's like, "Why?" And then she's like, "All right, fine, whatever." So Rachel and Donna get in a car together. They drive 3 blocks. Donna's just like, "I can't believe Dick would do that." And then Rachel was like, "Yo, all y'all are responsible for this because all y'all played a part in this." And then she does, and I guess Rachel at that point, she probably figured, she's like, "Well, shit, I can't trust none of y'all. I'll probably be better off by myself." So she restrains Donna, and then she jumps out the car. Don't know why. Never saw Rachel again. Never heard from Donna again. Hank and Dawn went undercover at a karaoke bar, started singing karaoke, and then after the karaoke, the kid who they were trying to help, the one that was having the drug problem, his sister ended up dying because of Dr. Light. His sister rolled up on them outside the bar and was like, "You got my brother killed." And she was like, "No." And then Hank was like, "No, bitch. The crowd of people he was hanging around with that you allowed him to hang out with got him killed. That ain't got nothing to do with me." And then she's like, "I'm going to haunt your dreams forever." And then when they go back to the house, like, Hank's like, "Yo, I can't do this." He's like, "When you and I are together, and I told y'all they was going to break up." He was like, "Yo, every time you and I get together, people get hurt, something bad happens, and honestly, emotionally, like, I'm done with it." He's like, "Us being together is a problem." And then Donna's just like, "Are you trying to leave?" She's like, "If you want to leave, then you can leave, Hank." And then Hank turned the car on and was like, "Bitch, get out." And so Donna left. Donna lives by herself in a cabin now, and Hank went to a bar to do God knows what. Whether he's taking on criminals, he's drinking again. I don't know what Hank doing. Corey ends up following, the black dude that likes her. The two of them went to some remote location. Come to find out, he's being possessed by Blackfire. And in order to get Blackfire out of his system, Starfire had to kill him. And he told Starfire, he's like, "Yo, go ahead and do it. It's all gravy." She kills him. Blackfire finally shows up. And Blackfire is like, "Bitch, don't come back to Tamaran or it's going down." And then Starfire's like, "I was going to kill you." So this is I actually want to see this. Like, I mean, there's like 3-4 episodes left, so we're obviously not going to get a Starfire episode with everything that's going on. But next season, if there's a next season, God willing, we're getting a Tamaranian invasion because Starfire is on her way to Tamaran, and a lot of ass needs to be whooped. I mean, there are a lot of people online who are questioning why the cast of Titans is so big, because you're going to need all these people to fight the Tamaranians. Is going down. So, and that's how we left it with Corey. So who else am I missing? Yeah, and then Dick, like Dick basically. Well, actually no, Gar. So I forgot. So Gar's home alone. He's sitting there like, holding it down, doing the laundry, sweeping the floors, eating breakfast, training, waiting for Superboy to wake up every single day. Superboy, then we get like a little home Gar montage. It would have been cool if Gar would have called the Doom Patrol, but Superboy eventually ends up waking up. Gar talks to him. He's like, "Yo, I'm glad you woke up because I'm here by myself." They start playing video games. Gar gets a better handle on his abilities, and then he tries to talk to him. He's like, "Yo, you should be a hero." He's like, Superboy's like, "Listen, I'm not a Titan." Beast Boy's like, "Yeah, but you're like the son of Superman." And he's like, "Yes, but I'm also the son of Lex Luthor." He's like, "That don't matter. You're the son of Superman. You got superpowers. You should be a hero." So they go out into the streets. Gar tries to get him, filtered into society. But the boy's still young, so he can't really tell the difference between what's just and what's unjust. The cops rolled up on this criminal. They had him up against the car, police brutality, like little light police brutality. The guy ends up yelling, "You're hurting me." Superboy doesn't know the difference, so he rolls up on the dude and he basically kills the entire police force. Gar, for some reason, I don't know, didn't go up to him to stop him, and Gar just ran like a coward. So now Superboy's off in the world somewhere doing God knows what, and Gar's punk ass he probably ran back to Titan's Tower to lock the door. And we never saw the two of them again. So this episode left a lot of holes in the wall. Dick ends up going to Jericho's mom's house to have a conversation with her to apologize. He apologizes to her, and she's like, "Boy, I don't want your apology. All I got for you is pain." And she was like, "You ain't gonna get no forgiveness over here." And Dick's like, "All right, cool." And he's like, "I said what I had to say. My conscience is clean." And then she tells him, she's like, "If you want to apologize to somebody, go into the next room. He goes to the next room. The Slade just sitting in the room chilling in the reclining chair like it's all gravy. And then he's just like, you know what I promised you, Dick Grayson, never form the Titans again. He's like, I sentence you to a life of pain and misery and aloneness. And if you ever form the Titans again, I's gonna kill you. And, you know, I listened to a few like after shows, some podcasts, some things online. And everybody, and I got to go back and look at this. Everyone keeps saying that when that when Slade was talking to Dick, Jericho, they said that Slade was making sign language with his hands and he was basically asking Dick for help. He was basically saying help. And everybody thinks that Jericho's spirit is, or his mental consciousness is inside Slade Wilson. People are also saying that they think that the mom knows that Jericho's in there, because why else would the mom just let Jericho in the house? I mean, not Jericho. Why would the mom let Slade Wilson in the house when she allegedly hates his guts? And then why would she tell Dick to go in the room to ask for forgiveness from Slade? So she knows, and I actually subscribe to this theory. She knows that Jericho's in his body, and she's telling Dick to really apologize to Jericho. But it's not clear when Jericho begins and Slade ends. Is Jericho the one that's been saying to Dick, hey, if you ever form the Titans again, I'm gonna kill everybody? Or is Jericho just or is Jericho just in there and he pops out every now and then, you know, just to do certain things, like why he quit being Deathstroke, because, you know, he quit being Deathstroke, and then Wintergreen was like, are we back, boss? I was like, was that Slade or was that Jericho? Is the fact that he retired from being an assassin, did Jericho force him into retirement? You know, there was also a moment where when Jericho was talking about when Slade was talking about the plan to Dr. Light, was that Jericho or was it Slade? There was a moment where when Slade got up and then he was telling Dick, he was like, don't form the Titans again. He kind of like tilted over, and then he was just like, hey, what's going on? And then the mom was like, you need to leave now. And I assumed in the beginning that was like the Mirakuru or whatever the serum is that was giving him his strength. I thought that was him, like, because he's getting old, the serum is failing him and he's just dying. But because of because everybody was saying that Jericho's in his body, I kind of now feel like maybe that was Jericho leaving Slade's body and going into Dick's body. Because after Dick leaves, he goes to the airport and he's like, look, give me a ticket as far away from here as you can possibly get. They give him a ticket to like Norway or some shit. And then at the last minute, you know, because Gar ended up calling Dick when Superboy was losing his shit. Dick didn't get the phone call. But then at the end, he throws down the plane ticket, beats up the security guards at the airport, and then when the cops show up, he puts his hands behind his back, he goes on his knees, and they arrest him. And if Jericho hopped from Slade's body to Dick's body, was that Jericho trying to stop Dick from leaving the country? Like, I subscribe to the theory of Jericho's. But first of all, once they find out that it's Jericho's spirit, it's going to be very awkward because his physical body is gone. So unless Raven does some mystical, magical mumbo jumbo to bring his body back or to make his spirit solid, see, that's what makes the Jericho spirit thing weird to me. It's going to be weird to have Jericho's spirit be, you know, still exist. Because where are you going to put him? You're not going to keep him enslaved forever, and he's not going to be Titans hopping for the rest of his life. I have no idea what they're going to do with that. Are they going to put him in a new body? You know, like, cause I don't see. That's the only thing that makes it weird, but it does make sense. It does make sense that Jericho was in, because when Slade stabbed him, Jericho put his consciousness into Slade. He's been in Slade's consciousness for God knows how long, and now he's jumping into Dick's consciousness. You know, he's jumping into Dick's consciousness, and now he's a passenger. He's a passenger on the Dick Grayson train. So, but we'll see, because like I said, if I don't know what's gonna happen, like it's because what makes it awkward is whether or not Jericho's the villain or he's trying to be a hero. But we'll see. So, you know, that was Titans. Like I said, we got like 3-4 more episodes to go. Yeah, this shit is good. Like, this is really good. This is really good because this episode answered nothing, and now the Titans are scattered all over the place, and who knows, like, how we gonna get them back? But that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and or subscribe. Check out my Arrow review, and I got some more DC TV reviews coming up. So until next time, as always, thank you, and I'm out this bitch.